Hello. Can I have your attention, please? Narayan sir, please move one go forward. Thank you very much for coming here. Sorry, we are starting around 10 minutes late for obvious reasons. Quite a few people are not here today. They are traveling. They couldn't make it. This program was scheduled for the 4th of April. But however, another program intervened and then we had to shift it. Okay? Welcome to all of the participants, the winners, the runners, the umpires and the coordinators. Before we start, I would like to thank the management for providing us with a venue for this program. The clubhouse in the sense the first floor game show for the various games. Naveen has been a great help getting us all the things that we want. Madan and the staff for all these beautiful elements. And of course, Mr. Sampath Kumar who has agreed to take the video. I'm sure he'll upload it. And also Mr. Vadarajan who just on one call decided to agree to come and take the pictures. One request, as you receive the prizes, please look towards Mr. Vadarajan for your picture. Don't find shy on the camera. Every event, every program has a beginning, right? That's what we have done. Right from the beginning of February till March 17th, we conducted all the tournaments. Our target was 15th March, but however we skipped by 2 days. Now, just as we have a beginning to each program, we also have to have an end. And that's today. For today's program, please give a big hand to Axis Bank. Lavanya, please come up. She's been extremely gracious to have sponsored all the prizes today. And today we are giving away 88 prizes. Okay. Thank you very much, Lavanya. I'm also going to ask Lavanya to distribute the prizes today because she's the senior most from the bank who is here today. I think you all happy, right? Yeah. Now, as most of you know, this is the 6th year that we've been conducting these tournaments. Excepting for a break during the COVID years, the tournaments have been conducted every year. The usual disciplines like, table tennis, palanguri, chess, caroms, bridge, cards for physics, everything. The last 2 years, we have missed out on conducting the pool billiards. Unfortunately, we're not having enough participants. We have a basic rule that for any event, you must have at least a minimum of 4 participants. Unfortunately, we didn't get the minimum number for pool billiards. And although Mr. Mohan Krishnan is a great player and he has been training others also, unfortunately his health did not permit him to participate. Don't worry, next year we'll have more people willing to play pool billiards, and we'll have conduct that tournament also. Unlike last year, when we had to skip the table tennis for women, and there was a terribly disappointed lady amongst us, this year we had the minimum number and we could conduct the table tennis for women. And believe you me, there have been some new lady table tennis players who done extremely well, who participated with great enthusiasm. So I'm sure the trend will continue and probably we'll have more number of participants next year. The one more discipline that we could not conduct was again chess for women. Unfortunately, we thought we would go for it, but then somebody withdrew and all that stuff, and such situations were handled beautifully by the coordinators. The tournament and today's award ceremony could not have happened but for each one of you participants. Now, every participant obviously cannot be a prize winner. Okay? So we have a list of prize winners, and we also decided that we will give a token of appreciation to each participant. Each umpire, you know how difficult it's a task to be an umpire. Ask those who play carrom board. For each match, we have a set of 4 umpires. Okay? No, we can't increase on that number. And one of them also doubles up as this goal. Okay? There have been tough times, and there have been some arguments, there have been some discussions, but our coordinators handled them beautifully. Coordinators, I must say, even though they were not right on the scene but behind, each event was beautifully handled. Every event had some small dispute, disagreement and all that. But believe me, each one of them was handled very competently by each of the coordinators. Let's give them a big hand. Maybe most of you will not aware of what happened behind the scene, but I tell you, that's a different story which I can tell you on a different day. Now we have 3 very senior people seated on the stage who will also receive their awards. Okay. Lavanya, you want to say something now or later? Okay. Lavanya would like to speak to all of us before we distribute the prizes for the winners and the runners. Now we shall start with the awards. Participants Trophy, Ananta Lakshmi Mami. Bridge player. Okay. She used to play caroms, but her health does not permit her to sit for too long. But every evening, maybe around 4:30 to 5:30, you can find her playing bridge. In fact, we have to pull her out from the bridge game today. She was keenly playing there. I said, no, nothing doing here, come here. Thank you, Mami. Thank you. When Mama was around, he was a keen chess player and a bridge player, right? Yeah. Chess player. Then, here's a gentleman, Captain Nandarajan. He decided to play chess. He played chess after almost 15, 20 years. And I believe, I heard from some other participant that he gave them a tough time. This is the spirit for which we are conducting the tournaments. We want senior people to feel enthusiastic, energetic, and young enough to participate. Whether you win or not, that's a different matter. But participation means a lot. Oh. Then we come to the next participant, Chitra Ganesh. This year, Allapuri had a record number of 21 and 22 participants. And we are fortunate enough to get a few from the villa side. It's mostly from the A to F block. Okay? Sometimes it so happens that the villa people are a little bit reluctant to come and participate. But this year, it was a very good participation with the villa side, as Padma will also watch. Okay, the next participant, now you may ask, what is this list in order? It's alphabetical order. Next one who participated in Allapuri is Geeta Krishna. Yes, for the second time in 3 or 4 years, she lost to me in Palangri.
So happy you are.
Because I can't win her in any other thing, not in arguments. The next participation goes to K. Gopinath, is not here. Then he played bridge, participated in bridge. Then K. Subramanian, Ambimama, is fondly referred to as Ambi Mama. He's a great enthusiast. He plays caroms. He plays cards 56, and he's keen to try his hand in pool billiards too. Next on the list is Kandaswamy. Has he come? Kandaswamy is not here. Where is that? Kanta Balasubramanian. Kanta. He's also not here. Fine. Lakshmi Subramanian. For those who do not know, this lady is Ambi's better half. She participated in Palangri. Unfortunately, she told Ambi, you cannot participate, since I participated. Thank God Geeta didn't say that to me.
I never knew that you would come. You might never, that's why.
Namagiri Lakshmi. Please come. Very enthusiastic participant in Palangri, but as it happens, one person wins, another person loses.
மேடம் கொஞ்சம் சென்டர்லேயே வரும் உங்களுக்கு கேமரா கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி வரும்
நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் சேர் முன்னாடி போட்டு முன்னாடி
ஹலோ
ஓகே
Now here is the next participant who did multiple notes. He is an umpire in Caroms. He was the coordinator for the toughest event, Caroms again. And I'll speak a little bit more about him sometimes later. Naniphase. He won the hearts of all the Caroms players. They have said he is to be a coordinator for life. Well done, Naniphase. Thank you for everything you did. Next participant is not here, Rajan Mama, P. Rajan. Is Ganesh Padi here? No, he's not here. I thought he would accept it. Parvati Mami. Another Pallakuri expert. Actually, some of the seniors here who played Pallakuri came back to play this game after so many years. They had to rack their brains, pull out their skills, and they made it. Next person, Ramesh Rao, he's in Pune. It so happened that he comes here during the month of February and March. He came, participated in Rich, and went back. The next one on the list is Dada Govindarajan. She was a Caroms champion last year, but she's just a participant this year. Next year, I'm sure she'll do wonders. Do we have Radha Shankar here? Radha Shankar is also not here. Radhika Anandakrishnan. See, Radhika and Anandakrishnan are a couple who have participating for the first time. And they did extremely well. They are a very popular couple in this campus. And of course, they do run away to Chennai quite often. But we would like them to stay here for a longer period of time. Thank you, Radhika. Raji Shankar. Raji Mami, we can find her playing some cards game or some other game, I don't understand, during the afternoons in the first floor. She and three others. But this is the first time I think she's playing Pallakuri, and she did well. The interest that the game like Pallakuri generates in most people. Of course, among all the 22 participants, there were two gents also playing, Balaji and me. Next time, one of us has to win it. Last time it was Mr. Chandrasekhar who won the tournament, right? Ramesh. Ramesh is a very good player in Caroms, but he does too many fouls. What happens is, so that you next year you won't make any fouls, huh? Yes. And then my neighbor of the FNG block, F forces of one, Mr. Krishnamurthy, SK, as we call them. Yes, sir. SK, as we fondly call him, is an enthusiastic player of cards 46. Couple of years earlier, he also used to play table tennis. He has been champion for a couple of years also. This time he is a participant, hiding as a participant. Thank you very much, SK, for coming today. Yes, sir. Sampath Kumar. Where is it? Not you, you are Sampath. You play cards. You did. See, there was a. I will relate these incidents sometimes later. Sampath Kumar is a passion. He has a passion to play caroms. Sometimes when we play 56 and we need a hand, he comes for 5 minutes and then says, no, this is bad. Say, no, I want to play caroms only. Sambhu Kandaswamy, she is also not here. Saraswati Mami. Saraswati Mami, I think B block. Not here. Shanta Venkatram. Please come. Shanta is more into music and dance and acting in plays. But coming to play games, I think it's a big welcome change for her. Sridhar B102, where are you? Why are you not here? Okay. Our next person, Tata Chai, is not here. Sampath Kumar, do you want to pick up his prize, please? Tata Chari is related to Sampath Kumar one way or the other. So I'm requesting Sampath Kumar to come and pick up the prize. Please come. Oh, one way only, not the other way. He's coming back only on the 15th. Next is Tilak Kaya. Tilak had a very tough time in his match against his brother, Captain Nagarajan. And Tilak was really amazed that his brother, playing after around 12-15 years, could really challenge me so hard. In fact, Tilak was the one who told me my brother will play chess. I'll make sure that he comes. I did that. Thank you, Tilak. Yes.
If you participate, we can think of.
Yes. You take a first step, you can always think of taking the second step. By the way, Tilak, a few years ago, was also a Cards 56 player. But then, I think he didn't get the knack of the way we were playing, and he deserted us. Usha Shankar. She's a big motivator. He and Shankar together are big motivators to many of us here. Not only in tournaments, but every activity of ours. She plays caroms regularly. She counts for 56 and Kamusha. Veena Ramuddin, Ajab. This is a guy always prefers to take the back seat, but always speaks up from the front. This guy is so passionate about bridge. He plays a lot of tournaments. He has been responsible for getting a lot of people here to play bridge. Unfortunately, he has still not convinced me to play bridge. I think I'll do that sometime later.
In 2018-19, when we were first who became here, the same sports annual was started by me and some of my colleagues. And after 2018-19, I'm so happy that Krishna has taken over and he is doing it better and better.
Thank you, Veena. Okay, that was the list of participants. I must mention here one thing. Unlike last year, where we gave all participants a token, this time there was a suggestion that a winner and runner need not be included in the list of participants. So that's what we did. So winners and runners, you will not be getting a participant award because obviously you have won some other prize. So that way you reduce your expenses by 31 awards. Ganesh Mani, where are you? Ganesh Mani. I saw him come. Please accept the prize on behalf of Rajan Mama. Ganesh Mani decided to desert Naniphase for around 6-7 months ago, went to Bangalore, but the attraction was too good that he has come back. He is moving into G303 where Chikapai used to stay. So from next year I am sure he will be participating in caroms regularly. Okay. Now we come to the awards for the Naniphase. I want to give a small story, you see. Last year we started the tournaments only in February, March and finished off in 1 month's time. This year, there is this person who's like a migratory bird. You know what are migratory birds? During winter in Siberia and all that, they fly thousands of miles and come to warmer places. This person, when it's cold in the US, he comes to India. I'm talking about Ramesh Ramachandran. He visits every year here, end of the month, end of the year, beginning of the year. So suddenly he told me in the month of January, hey Krishna, I'm going to be here for another 10-15 days. Shall I start the table tennis tournament? I was actually at that time recuperating and was thinking of only starting it off after February 15. But I grabbed his offer and said, come on, let's start it. And believe me, he's so good. In fact, he's played at the state level for Tamil Nadu also. And the way he conducted the tournament, I think all the ladies fell for him. He had a beautiful system of awarding points, 5 points for every victory, and if you win a match, you get another 15 points. And that worked very well. Single-handedly he managed the entire show. And let's give him a big hand. Of course, he's not here, he's in the US. In fact, incidentally, he was the one who arranged for yesterday's Christian State Justice course also. Okay, Ramesh is not here but can give it to Mani. Ramesh should bless me. No. Here. He managed chess all by himself. All the disputes, arguments, controversies. He said, no, I'll handle it. I gave him a free hand here. He did a wonderful job. Of course, when it comes to pitch, there is only one name under the pitch. That is VNR. VN Ramurthy. Were you an umpire for pitch?
Yeah.
Please come.
I will never say no.
So he handles it by himself. Does not involve the committee also. He announces the schedules, he announces the dates, he announces the teams, everything. Only prices we announce. This is for being an umpire in chess. If I hate this. Now we come to Palakri. The 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 umpires. Vasanti Sampat Kumar. Kalpahar. Vasanti Sampat Kumar. Kalpahar. Revati Rajan. Revati Rajan and Geeta Krishnamani. You know, our umpires are so dedicated, so fair. One of the participants went to the home of an umpire to appreciate that person's work and said, "You have been a very good umpire, very fair, and no bias at all. And I want to give you a gift." That happened. That is the dedication shown by our umpires across all disciplines. Then we come to Cards 56, Shankar Raman. Shankar Raman is an umpire. Shankar Narayanan is an umpire. Subbu as an umpire. There were quite a few issues this year in Cards 56. There's quite a few issues in Cards 56. But let me tell you, the umpires did it as it should be. And everything, nothing boiled up. There was one more person as an umpire for Cards 56. Should I call him? Me, myself. Okay. Now you have a long list of umpires in camps. As I said, camps is a tough game to handle, tough game to schedule, tough game to play. Okay? This year, Naresh did an excellent job. I'll speak about him a little more afterwards. So I call the umpires name, Naresh. Come. Balaji, next. Believe me, you need 4 umpires for each match. And all of them from among the players, 22, 24 players. Quite a few are not available, say this time doesn't suit me. Still they manage it. Okay, Subramaniam, Ambi Mama, where are you? Ambi Mama is coming up. Next one, Raman is not here today. Ananta Krishnan, who is a first time player in our tournaments. He's won an award also. We'll come to that later. But he did a wonderful job as an umpire, as a player. Of course, our veteran Ramani. He's ever willing to be an umpire. Natarajan never says no to any activity given to him. The only game he doesn't play is cards 46. I want to pull him into that also. Ramesh. The one and only Sushi Krishnamurthy with an I. The Krishnamurthy ends with an I. She was very particular in telling me, please spell my name ending in the I. The tournaments, got her and her husband out of the house after so many months. You hardly ever get to see them. Even if we live on the same floor, we don't get to see her, we only get to hear her. You matter a lot. And Vasanti. Vasanti Niramaga. Oh. I matters a lot. Doesn't you also matter? We come to the awards for the coordinators. There were 6 events, 6 coordinators. Unfortunately, 2 of them are not here. Navesh Ramachandran and Gopinath. Navesh Ramachandran, you can hand over to Mami. But he was the one in end January itself. Ramesh Ramachandran to Kamala Mami. Chess was Gopinath. As I said, he had a little bit of a tough time trying to convince people, but then he said, no, I will go strictly by the rules. Whatever we have decided, we'll stick to it. Great job. Palamuri, Vasanti Mami. Now, see, Palamuri, maybe now younger days we have played at home, we have played with friends, we have played with grandparents. Only when I came here, I realized it could be a really made to an interesting tournament with score sheets, scorecards, and a way of playing. Okay, all that she managed to do it with some little help, and she drew up a fixture and ensured that everybody had a fair play. Now what happened was, at the end of the fixtures, she realized that there has to be a round robin for the finals. There were 3 people in the finals, which is very unusual. Okay? Now you can't, all 3 of them has played all the initial rounds and come thus far. You can't say, okay, only 2 of them get prizes. So there was a round robin between the 3 of them. And one was the winner, the other 2 were declared as runners. I didn't know that Palamuri could be such an interesting game. Okay. Coordinator for bridge, under the bridge, Mr. Ramurthy, Veer Ramurthy. அது சொல்றது பார்க்க மாட்டா, ரெண்டு வந்து உட்காந்து சொல்ல மாட்டா, கடைசியில தான் மாட்டா. So that people get all the more time to look at him, his style of walking. Next year. He handled it beautifully. Of course, he had one person from outside, Sudesh, who is a very close pal of his, who helped him. And Sudesh is kind of an authority who takes classes of which gets training and all that. He wants to say a few words.
No, I want to say about Vasanthi. Vasanthi is the cleverest lady around. And what happened is, when I mentioned this, her husband, someone said I am cleverer than her. I said, how? Is I married her?
Thank you, that's a good one. Naresh Subramaniam for Cadence. You know what? We have all seen T20s. We have all seen ODIs in cricket and all that. Earlier, when there was a round robin league, there could be more than one team in the same number of points. How did they decide the winner? Whichever team has defeated the other in the league. Later on, it all changed to net run rate, NRR. That's okay as far as cricket is concerned. This person decided to bring the net run rate or net score rate to carrots. When he mentioned this, I was stupefied. I said, what? In carrots you don't have net scoring rate? He said, yes. He explained it to me and I said, it's a beautiful idea. In fact, we almost adopted it from cards for physics, but then the situation didn't arise. So give him a big hand. You know, this record keeping will make anybody envious. He's got a computer at home, he's got a printer, every list of his was printed out. The schedule, the list of participants, the fixtures, everything. Hats off, Naresh. No wonder people want you to be the coordinator for life for Carols.
Next year is planning, like IPL, we're going to auction the players.
Auction. Another tough coordinator's job. I've been the coordinator for a couple of times, I know how tough it has been. This time we have Shankar Narayanan, the coordinator for Cars 56. He worked quietly, without losing his temper, without raising his voice, with a smile always on his face, and decided that I will handle it. He did a wonderful job. We have some situations like after the game, the team walked off. What do we do? He handled it. There was a dispute within the team. He handled it and done a great job. Thank you, Shankar. Lavanya Shankar. Come over your back. This is Lavanya. She is the launch manager of Axis Bank. Whatever.
Good evening all. Thank you sir for this wonderful opportunity. It's always a pleasure to come here to Nani and meet all of you and interact with all of you. It gives us a lot of positive energy whenever we come here, and we always look forward to coming to Nani every time. And this tournament felicitation for the winners as well as runners, and also for the participants, umpires and coordinates. I think it's a tremendous idea to involve everybody in the list of winning slot, and not merely winning or losing, it's also participation which matters. And at this age, when you are showing so much of energy in participating in all these events, it actually gives us more energy to see all of you. It's a lot of vibrance and vigor. So thank you, and Of course, to talk about Axis Bank, I'm sure most of you are already holding accounts with us, and this is like an opportunity we want to come and showcase ourselves and create one mileage so that we want to get into everybody's household as a banker. Not merely as a banker, and Axis Bank, it's not about just taking deposits, we also give it back, and this is one form of giving it back to the participants. So it's definitely an honor to be here, and just looking forward to have everybody's relationship with us in some form or the other, not merely deposits, but some relationship would also be fine, and it would always be very happy to service all of you. And just looking forward for that, and thank you, sir, for giving us this wonderful opportunity, and we're looking forward to participate in such events in the future also. So I think this is the second time we are actually sponsoring for an event here, and many more to come. Since the start of this year, we started with this, and just looking forward for more such interactions here. And please feel free to get in touch with us for any of your banking requirements, not merely Axis Bank. Even if it is any other bank's doubts, we are very happy to help you and clear your doubts. And of course, my team here, Bala, Venkatesh, Kirtana, and Harish, and Arun, we are all here to service you at all points of time. And one thing about Axis Bank is about the senior privilege accounts, where we actually cater to the senior citizen customers, doorstep services that we provide on all aspects. So I'm sure you must be banking with plenty of banks. One privilege that we would be able to give you as a doorstep service is with respect to the cash pickup services or cash delivery services. Everything we are doing at the homestep banking we are doing. I'll be sharing my number with the team here. So please feel free to contact us for any of your requirements. And thank you, sir. Not take much of your time, and so it's definitely an honor. I think for the winners and runners, I think if sir is okay, I think I will read out the names, and I think if sir can distribute, I think many of them would vouch for it here. So thank you very much, and wonderful, sir, to be here. Thank you.
It's been a great pleasure interacting with you, and the honor that you have sponsored these prizes. Please remember, we want Axis Bank to be involved with us more and more. Sponsor the prizes again and again.
Once in 6 months.
No, not necessarily only for the tournaments. Vijaya is already raising her hand. I have every program, she says. And they might bank employees might be contacting you also, and you can also contact them. You have Lavania's number, other numbers can be shared. So please be ready. If you get a call from Axis Bank, it's after this awards program, and this is happening. Okay? Thank you, Lavania. Now, what everybody has been eagerly awaiting, especially this crowd here, which is the winners and runners. As I said, we had 10 events. We had carom singles, men and women, carom doubles, men and women, table tennis, men and women, okay? Which were not possible earlier years. I know Vanaja was bitterly disappointed last year that there were not enough ladies. But this year I said, let's see, next year it will be better. And surely this year, I think you had Radhika, you had Anuradha and other people also, and they have promised to participate year after year. Maybe next time we'll have around 7 or 8. And if everything works out, we can even have a mixed doubles. What say you? Okay? Maybe Anand Krishnan can also start practicing and play TD, right? Okay. Table tennis women's Nanada Mala Balaji. Now, if If any of you remember the description of the match written by Naniphase, you'll wonder. She went like a Lamborghini and she stopped. She slowed down the game and made Vanaja earn each and every point. Sweating it out. Well done, Mala. Once again, the women's winner was Vanaja Damodhe. The event was not conducted last year, but she got a special award for the spirit of the game for daily participating with the men. Hello, Manya. Looking forward to more such events. Table tennis match, we have had the same champion over the last 2 years and we're expecting that he would do a hat trick. But however, health did not permit him to participate, Mr. Chandrasekhar. But he did the honor of coming and being present for some of the games. Great hats off to him, Chandrasekhar sir. I know one thing about Mr. Chandrasekhar is, well ahead of the tournament, at least 1 month ahead, he asks a trainer to come and train him every morning. He plays a few rounds with him. That's the level of dedication, sincerity that he has. So in his absence, the runner-up was for table tennis match of Raman, who is not here today. And champion Mr. Narayanan, please come. Raman is the runner. Okay, if there's been a mistake, we'll rectify it. Narayan sir, you're the winner or runner? Okay, sorry, there's been a mistake. We just need to change the. Okay, you take the runner. Take the runner. Sorry, my mistake. My apologies. Well, if I can, we'll change the sticker. My apologies, sir. Then we come to chess. You know chess? Chess is a game played very silently between two people, deep in thought, not making a move, accepting breathing. Then suddenly there is a flurry of activity. Okay? Now we have one person here who is not here today, but that's Lakshmanan, who has been the champion for a couple of years. Unfortunately, due to some medical reasons, he is not able to come today. But the runner-up, same as last year, was Natarajan. As I said, the only event that Natarajan does not play is cards 56. I'm going to pull him into it. Well done, Natarajan. Lakshmanan is a champion, unfortunately he is not here. We will give him the trophy. This game, this event, brought out a lot of senior and super senior citizens from outside their homes. The attraction was so large that you could see 80 plus, 90 plus ladies mostly coming out eagerly wanting to participate. I'm talking about Pallanguri. As I said, there were 21, 22 participants with 2 male participants also. Both of them bit the dust. And the last finals was a kind of a round robin. You won't believe me, the round robin was between Sivagami, Padma and Kamala. Now, the senior-most Kamala Mami, she simply bulldozed away the finals. I lost to her also, and I was flattened out in no time. And she played against Shivagami, she won. She played against Padma, she won. Against Shivagami, she won in 4 rounds only. Total 8 rounds. She just said 4 is enough for me. Okay? Now the runners, Shivagami and Padma, come. I think somehow this tournament idea is bringing out the youth in a lot of people, including me. Well done. So you want to feel younger, be younger, come and participate, all the young participants. Please come and play any game that you want. You don't have to pay for it. Your latent desires, oh, I could have played this game when I was young, and all that can come out to the front. That was now. Kamala Mami, the champion. She played very casually, without any tension. I said, the final she was bulldozing both the opponents. Incidentally, I know her when I was a child. She was living in Calcutta. I also used to live in Calcutta. January every year I used to go to her place to get a commercial. Mama was working commercial, calendar, diary, and all that. She knows me as a kid. Okay. This game needs a little bit of brains, thinking, false bidding, a little bit of a daredevilry and all that stuff. Okay? It was a tough finals. I'm not talking about Cards 56. It was a tough finals, and the team of Vijaya, Shamla and Shankar Narayan, they defeated the ultimate winners in the round robin. But the finals, they succumbed. So, Cards 56 runners, Vijaya Rajagopalan, Shamla Chandru and V. Shankar Narayan. Yes, Vijaya, need help? This team won all the league matches. They lost only in the finals. It was a wonderful 9-10 days where Shankar, even though he went out of town, all that, he came back, scheduled the games properly and ensured that everything went to completion. This team, as I said, defeated all opponents in the round-robin leagues, but finally, in the finals, they succumbed to a better team, which consisted of me also. Okay. Now, Cards 56 winners, DK, where are you? DK, Shankar Raman. DK, Shankar Raman. Last but not the least, myself. come to the last of the disciplines caroms. Bridge, oh sorry. Bridge, he went under the bridge, sorry. As I was saying, the bridge, as I said, it's a very close kind of an event. 4 tables, 16 players, 8 teams, and I don't understand any of it. It's a beautiful game. The bridge tournament was won by Vasundhara Vardhan and Subbu. Sorry, they are the runners up. Vasundhara is not in town, in fact she is not in. You want to collect her? Nice? Who? So, Damayanti will collect on behalf of Vasundhara and Subbu. Vasundhara is a lady who visits India and Phase 4 very seldom. This time she was here in the tournaments and she began the runners-up. Thank you, Damayanti. Sir, do you want to collect the Chinese? Okay, give it both, you will collect both. And that's Thank you. Now we come to, as I said, the toughest of the events, largest number of participants. As I said, 4 umpires for each game. Carom singles men. You know what? A lot of people who are staying on rentals here, they take their flat or villa on lease rentals for 3 years. Subbu is one such person who had taken the lease for his villa for 3 years, extended it for a further 3 years. It also happened that he has taken a lease to become the champion for the last 3 years also. Ramani, runner-up. In fact, he is the same pair that was the winner and runner last year also. So maybe both of them together have taken a lease. Unfortunately, Ramani's son had come all the way from Bangalore to watch the award ceremony, which was scheduled initially for the 4th. He couldn't stay back since he had to go to work and he left yesterday. Sorry about that, Ramani. Carom singles men, winner, Subbu. But his lease of being the champion is also coming to an end. He is moving out of Phase 4. Well done, Subbu. Carom singles women. Anudhara is the runner-up. Fortunately, she is not here. Vasanti Sampath Kumar wins the title. Coordinator for Padantri, umpire for caroms, winners in caroms, and whatnot. Here. Caroms doubles men. I earlier mentioned the name of Radhika and Naniphase. They do all these kind of activities. Very energetic, very friendly, and very helpful too. This time, as I said, the net score net and a soil caroms singles. In that, Ananthakrishnan lost out to Daman in the net score net. They both had the same number of points, but Daman's net score net was higher. he moved into the finals. Now, here they were partners in caroms, and they were the runner-up, Ananta Krishnan and Raman. Rama is not here. He is the only left-handed player in caroms now. Earlier we had Venkat Raman, who was also a left-handed player. You know, left-handers are usually, they're very stylish, it's very nice to watch them. They were the cricket players, Yuvraj Singh, Vadekar, etc., etc. And now, of course, Abhishek Sharma. Okay? Carom doubles when the sailing teams Subbu Venkat Krishnan and Balaji. Again, once again they were the champions last year also. In fact, when the logs were drawn for the teams, Balaji, his usual kind of Jai Shri Ram. We were so happy that his pairing Subbu. Well done, Subbu and Balaji. Now we come to the last of the event, Carom's doubles women. Anuradha and Revati Natarajan were the runners-up. Anuradha is not here, Revati will please come. Here again I want to say that there were quite a few suggestions, discussions on how to run the Carom's event. Here is where our great person Naniphase stepped in. He devised a beautiful system of a round robin followed by a knockout. And that worked to everybody's satisfaction, both in singles and doubles. Hats off, Naniphase. The winners, Carom doubles women, Sushi Krishnamurthy and Radha Narayan Swami. Radha is not here. Should we have a tournament every month so that Sushi steps out of the house? Whoever wants to take a picture with Sushi can come. We come to the end of the prizes distribution. It has been a big pleasure doing today's program and also conducting other tournaments. And I must thank each and every one of the participants, umpires, coordinators, the audience, Mr. Vandarajan, Sampath Kumar, the management, everybody. Okay? Of course, most important is Lavanya and her team, who has done an excellent job for us. Okay? Thank you for being here, listening to me patiently, and as you step out, just pick up a packet from the gate. And we'll meet again for a similar event next year, hopefully. Thank you. Hello. Shankar wants to say something.
Hello. See, the main thing is he has done a wonderful job. Krishnamani has performed more than any of us in ensuring that almost 88 people got some award. It is not a small joke. He was instrumental in energizing every individual, making them to participate in almost all the event. So our heartfelt thanks goes to him. As members of the 56 card group, we thought of honoring him, and I think I will request Vijaya to give a small memento on behalf of the 56.
I would like to say a few words. இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணார். இன்னைக்கு இந்த ப்ரைஸ் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன் ஃபங்க்ஷனை இவ்வளோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக பண்ண முடியும்னு நான் நினைக்கவே இல்லை. ஏதோ பேர் சொல்லுவா ஒரு ப்ரைஸ் வாங்கிட்டு வருவா. He narrated his like story, so interesting he made it. Thank you. And Lavanya madam, thank you so much. So எனக்கு ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு few words I would like to read out. Not my own words. Obviously it's Vimala's. So organizing quiz programs or sports events, our master magician is always set to strike with utmost precision. Under his watchful supervision, maintaining the spirit of the games, participating was more of a relaxation. On this day of prize distribution, we would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation. Thank you, Mr. Mani, and thank you, Geeta. Geeta, come. It's a very small token. Thank you.
எல்லாருமே பார்ட்ஸ்மெண்ட் எல்லாருமே நிற்க வச்சிருக்காங்க. பார்ட்ஸ்மெண்ட் எல்லாருமே நிற்க வச்சிருக்காங்க. கையில் வச்சு எல்லாரும்
நான் ஸ்டார்ட் சொல்வேன்.
ஃபோட்டோ இல்லை அது நான் நிற்கிறேன். சரி அந்த 5 கூட எல்லாம் அனுப்பி வச்சு நாங்கள் வச்சுட்டு என்னோட ஃபோனில் எடுங்க அந்த ஜோடி ஜோடி வாங்க சரி உஷா
தம்பதி சமேத
தம்பதி முடியட்டும் அவருக்கு அதிலே கண்டு
முடியாம நிக்கிறாங்க.
சரி எல்லாரும் எடுத்த போட்டோலாம் உங்களுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிருங்க. அப்ப கை நிறைய
தேங்க்யூ.